2 videos ago, I talked about how our taste in anime changes as time passes. I would say that this is developing your taste. Like how a toddler can be fascinated by everything they see, but obviously when you're older, it takes more than rattles to keep you entertained. With the summer season's anime coming to an end, it's finally time for me to scroll through my anime list chart to binge on something. Nope. Hell no. That's just porn, isn't it? Ooh. I can split them into 3 groups. Watched, tried, but dropped, and didn't bother. The only show that's going into the watched category is what the f...
つれづれチルドレン。つれづれ
What she said. And even then it's kind of cheating because I already read the manga and just cherry-picked my favorite bits to watch. Then we have Kakegurui and Isekai Shokudo in the tried category. Their premise caught my interest, but they were ultimately dropped because Kakegurui seemed better in the manga and Isekai Shokudo was just boring. Then we have the didn't bother category. Half of this is shows which might actually be good and I might come back to it later. But I just have no interest in watching them right now. And the other half looks so blatantly terrible that I don't even bother trying them. This one looks like trash. This one doesn't go anywhere. This... I don't know what this is. My approach at looking at the chart may look cynical, but to save time, I ain't gonna watch 3 episodes of everything just to see if they get good. Heck, I feel like people don't drop shows enough. If what you're watching looks like shit and the characters are completely boring in the first 5 minutes, then the entire show will be even shittier. First episodes are supposed to reel you in and get you hooked to come back for more. I'm not saying good shows with less than perfect episodes don't exist. And hell, some of them are widely loved like Steins Gate or Haruhi. But these are exceptions, not the norm, and certainly not a standard you should keep. Likewise, ever seen a show which had an interesting start but got boring? The one with a really unique premise that you'd never seen before but they just end up wasting it? Don't keep watching it every week hoping for it to become good again. If it gets good, you'll hear about it. Until then, it's not worth your time. So if you don't like that show, just drop it. Don't stick to that nagging obligation to finish it. But it's not like I don't understand why people watch these shameless cash grabs. You know the isekai trend that's been happening in anime recently? A trend similar to that I can remember is the Battle High School trend. And it's not like they stopped coming out completely either. But let's go further back. It was 2011, a much simpler time. Before Obama got re-elected president or the Olympic Games began on the London soil. The anime that would eventually give me PTSD flashbacks was just finishing its first season, and a critically acclaimed show about young happy magical girls had just started to air. I was a wee lad being strung along by my brother to watch Chinese cartoons called anime. But instead of watching the previously mentioned critically acclaimed Happy Magical Girl show, or waiting for the comical masterpiece known as Nichijou to be released next season, I watched the action sci-fi harem comedy ecchi mecha anime known as Infinite Stratos. Haven't heard that one in a while, have ya? I didn't know what I was getting into, since I didn't actually know what half of the tags meant. I just thought the robot suits were cool and secretly kept staring at the ghost skin tight suits conforming perfectly to the curves on their chest. Nothing really happened every episode. There are some big dumb fights over here, a lot of exposition over there, but really, a majority of what I can remember is just a bunch of high schoolers flirting and arguing about who the dick belongs to. It may have been one of the first, but Infinite Stratos was just another trashy battle high school anime. Boring main characters with no personality. Girls who fall in love with the said main character for basically no reason. Tsunderes, or Ojo-samas, childhood friends. Just mix and match some girls' archetypes, hairstyles, spin the gimmick roulette, and press the start button. And I still watched the whole thing. And I even watched some of those as well. I get it. I used to like trashy battle high school harem anime too. Just replace the generic battle high school with a generic fantasy world and you pretty much get the same thing. People like me aren't just trying to be elitists, pretending to know it all about what good taste is. But maybe you're different. Maybe you watch them all and you're enjoying every bit of it. And if so, that's great. But if you're not, or you're starting to have some doubts, just pause the episode for a bit. Just stop watching and try to really understand what you're feeling at that moment. Are you really enjoying what you watch? Or are you numb like a couch potato?